Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super Episode 77 English Dub. Okay, at the beginning of this episode, it starts showing like the galaxy. And the galaxy end up being like a game that the Omni Kings were playing with each other. And I'm assuming that the game that they're playing was real. Because it did like a little scene where it showed like real planet colliding with each other. So I'm assuming the game they're playing was fucking real and they're destroying planets. Anyways, after that, they said they're getting bored of what they're playing, like the Galaxy game. Then it went to Earth, and Goku, he's like delivering like some vegetables. It's like his job. He like harvests vegetables and I guess delivers them and shit. So he's delivering his vegetables that he has to some dude at like that sells them on in some markets or whatever. And the dude's telling Goku like, yeah, I'll take all your vegetables. You have like the best vegetables. And Goku's like, alright, here you go. I'll be back. I got plenty of more. So Goku's driving away in his truck. He looks weird as fuck driving away in a truck instead of flying away. Anyways, he's driving away in his truck and he sees some dude like in a wreck or his car stuck in a ditch. And he's asking Goku for help. So Goku gets out and pulls his car up. And the dude is stupid enough to like put his gun against Goku and try to rob him of his truck. And then Goku was getting confused like, no, you can't take this truck. Bulma just gave it to me. She'll be really mad. And the robbers, they thinking that Goku's like some weak like earthling or something. And they're trying to still rob him, and he's saying no. Then he starts doing like after image, and they start getting freaked out. So they start blasting their guns, and he just starts like knocking out one by one. He even flicked one away with just one finger, flicked him away, and he knocked out. It was dope as fuck. Anyways, moving on. Goku ends up being at some diner, and he calls Krillin, but Krillin is like dealing with like some robbers, like some shooting out robbers, and you just see him knock all three of them out like real quick. Then it goes back to Goku. I guess he told Goku he couldn't deal with him right now. He's doing something and he can't train with him. So then Goku, he pulled out the thing that the Omni King gave him. I guess it was like I don't think this is the thing that the Omni King gave him, the button. It's something else. He used this weird ass like phone. I guess it's a phone, but it's like it's just like the Omni King button. But he used this weird ass phone to call Whis, and Whis even answered like, "Who's this?" And Goku told him like, "Can you train me? Like, if I bring you some special food, can you train me?" And Whis like he said he like hesitated at first, but then Goku thought of something new to bring him to like eat, because you could just bring them something new to eat and they'll do whatever you want. Anyways, Goku, they both agree because Goku's gonna bring Whis something to eat, and he told him he's gonna meet him at Bulma house. So Goku goes home real quick, changes his clothes, then Chi-Chi freaks out because Goten wants to go, and Goten and Goku sneak out and they both fly away to Bulma's house. So once they get to Bulma's house, Bulma arrives in like some, I guess like some way that she gets around her lab or her house or whatever, and she steps like down from like I guess what she's driving, and she's fucking pregnant. And Goku, he's like, "Oh, you put on a couple pounds," and then Bulma's like, "Well, you haven't noticed I'm pregnant?" So then it goes to Bulma's balcony, and everybody's just chilling on her balcony. And Goten, he's telling Kid Trunks that he's gonna go to Beerus' world to train. And Trunks is like freaking out, like, "No, I don't want you to go. I don't want to stay here and just fight the Pilaf gang. Like, they're weak compared to you." Like, and then Goten, like, he just agrees, like, "Okay, I'll stay." And then they end up start training. Then it goes to Bulma and Goku. And Bulma asks Goku, like, "Aren't you, like, here to tell like Vegeta if he wants to go, and then Goku's like, oh yeah. Then it goes to Goku going to Vegeta, and Vegeta just chilling, like walking around, like pacing, and like he's like smirking and everything. And he like sneaks up on Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, don't sneak up on me like that. And then Goku asks Vegeta like, come on, like let's go, like you wanna go with me to train? And Vegeta's like, nah, I'll pass. If you haven't noticed, my wife is pregnant, Bulma. Like I have to stay and watch like her give birth. And Goku was like, oh, I didn't really deal with that because when Goten was born, I was dead. Like he was dead for 7 years. Anyways, after that, Vegeta's like, nah, I'm not gonna go. So Whis shows up and he's like, Goku, like, let's go. And then he's like, come on, I'm trying to get Vegeta to go. And Whis is like, oh, that's so out of character. Like, you don't want to go? Why don't you want to go? And he's like, I'm pregnant. And Whis looks at Vegeta's like, what? You're pregnant? He's like, no, not me, Bulma. And he's like, no, I'm not going. So Goku gets his thing, his goodies that he has for Beerus, and he gets onto Whis' back, and they take off to Beerus' world. Once they get to Beerus' world, Beerus is like, do you got them goodies for me? And he just devours the goodies. So while Beerus was like eating the goodies that Goku brought for him, he noticed that Goku had a bruise on his arm, because when Goku was fighting them dudes that tried to take his truck earlier in the episode, one of the dudes, like while Goku had his back turned, he like shot his gun at Goku's wrist, and Goku blocked it, and it gave Goku a fucking bruise. So Beerus noticed that, and then after that it went to Goku training with Whis and him turning Super Saiyan. The animation looks fucking dope. It's like a step up from the previous episode. Like the animation just looks crisp and bright, and the colors are mixing, and I don't know, like just the tournament of arc power, the animation it's dope as fuck. Anyways, Goku Super Saiyan, and he's fighting, and then he stops and tells Beerus like, what about that tournament? Like, I want to have that tournament. And Beerus is like, forget about that tournament. And then Goku's like, okay, I could just use this. He has the thing that fucking the Omni King gave to him, the button. He says, I could use this side to appear to Zen-Oh, and I could use this side to make him appear. So what should I shoot? Then he acts like he throws up in the air and tricks fucking Beerus and uses the button to appear to the Omni's castle. So he goes to the Omni King's castle. The Grand Priest opens the doors and says, what do you want? And then takes Goku to the Omni Kings, and Goku runs up to the Omni Kings and starts telling him, like reminding him, not telling him, reminding him about the tournament or everything. Then they agreed to have the tournament because they got excited about like watching fights and everything. And then the Grand Priest told Goku that he'll get preparations, like the date and everything when the tournament is gonna happen, and he'll let everybody know, like the Supreme Kais and everything. Then Goku left and went back to Beerus, and Beerus was like hitting him for tricking him and everything. And Goku, he didn't have no patience. He just wanted to see more details about the tournament, and he asked Whis to take him to the Supreme Kai's world. So once Beerus, Whis, and Goku get to the Supreme Kai's world, Beerus looks around. He's like, well, not even a castle. So once they get there, the Grand Priest shows up in like a weird ass portal. And then once they get there, the Supreme Kais, Beerus, they all like get down and bow, except Goku. And then the Grand Priest starts explaining the details, like something about on this 3 billionth day or something on the real calendar, the tournament of power will happen. And then Goku got excited from hearing all the details and hearing the name Tournament of Power, and then the episode came to an end. So this episode was fucking dope. Like, the little action sequence of Goku taking out them dudes, the animation, the fucking, just everything. This the start of the Tournament of Power. This whole episode was fucking dope. Like, it was just fucking dope. It was hilarious. It was action. It was suspenseful. Man, it was dope as fuck. I can't wait to see more, and I'm glad we're in the fucking Tournament of Power arc. I can't fucking wait to see who voices Jiren, who voices, I forget her name, the girl Broly. What's her fucking name? I forget her name, but who voices Kefla, who voices, etc. It's gonna be exciting. This arc is gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see fucking more. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super episode 77 English dub. Thank you for watching.